Let's start with the Clarins Skin Illusion Foundation. The foundation comes in a glass bottle, like all other Clarins foundations as well. This one has a dropper applicator, and Clarins packaging looks really high quality and expensive. This one comes in 20 shades. So women of color, you are on the safer side because they have very deep shades in the shade selection, and this one has SPF 15 inside. So let's see what Clarins says about this foundation. They say that this foundation has a bare skin effect, a natural radiance, has a serumy texture, and lets skin breathe. Now you are seeing a footage of me wearing this foundation in the morning. This is right after I have applied the foundation to my skin. As you can see, it looks glowy around my nose. I'm not wearing a highlighter here, but it looks like I'm wearing a highlighter. It's shiny. But look at this overall look. I mean, doesn't this look natural? It has this illusion of no makeup. I agree here with Clarins that this looks like as I am not wearing any makeup. Now you are seeing how the foundation looks after 8 hours of wear in the evening. You can see that it looks glowy, especially around my nose area. The foundation has melted into my skin, so it looks even more natural. And as you can see, guys, this foundation does not emphasize fine lines at all. So let's talk about the Clarins Skin Illusion Velvet Foundation. This is the sister of the Skin Illusion Foundation. It comes in a glass bottle as well, but contrary to the Skin Illusion Foundation, this one has a pump applicator. This one has no SPF in and comes in 28 different color shades with very deep shades as well. So women of color, you are again on the safe side. So let's see what Clarins says about this foundation on the packaging. They say this has a bare skin effect, it is natural matte, it reduces shine and has an ultralight texture, and that it lets skin breathe. Now you are seeing me right after the application of this foundation. You see that immediately this one is much more matte than the Skin Illusion Foundation. But it still looks very, very, very natural. And here you see the footage from the evening after 8 hours of wear. It looks even more natural. You cannot really see it on camera, but it got a bit oily on the nose area. So therefore this foundation is a natural looking foundation. It looks more matte than the Skin Illusion Foundation. So next, let's talk about the Everlasting Foundation. This one comes in a bottle as well with a pump applicator. This one comes with a booklet as well. And I mean, look at this attention to detail, guys. It has the C from Clarins inside the bottle. The Velvet Foundation has the same C inside of the bottle. This one does not have an SPF and it comes in 38 shades with very deep shades as well. It has a very natural ingredients list. And let's see what Clarins says about this foundation. They say that this is a 24-hour wear foundation with a natural full coverage, that this foundation is transfer proof and lets skin breathe. So now you are seeing me after I have applied this foundation to my skin in the morning. You can see that this is a very, very matte foundation. It's a deadly matte foundation. Therefore, it slightly emphasizes dynamic lines and fine lines because it has this dry finish. This one, compared to the other two, looks a little more makeup-y, although this one was applied with a beauty blender as well, like the other two. But guys, you can see that it still looks natural and it has just this flawless, amazing finish. Now you see how this foundation looks after 8 hours of wear. It is still matte, but compared to the morning, it looks less dry. It looks more natural. Obviously, my oils came through very, very slightly. This is a mattifying foundation. Don't forget this. When it comes to the lasting power, I would say, yeah, this is good. The lasting power. There is another foundation I have reviewed here from MAC that has this amazing lasting power. That's just the winner of all the foundation when it comes to lasting power, but this one is great as well. So let's talk about which one you should choose for your skin type. The Skin Illusion foundation, guys, when you have oily skin and you have already difficulties controlling your oils, this might not be something for you because it gets really oily and greasy in the evening. The thing with oil is also that it makes the makeup disappear, so the staying power will be limited on your oily skin. When you have dry to very dry skin and you are looking for a winter foundation or for a summer foundation, and you like it when some oils come through, that glowy finish, then this is exactly something for you. You will like it a lot. When you have normal skin and you like that wet finish, you might like this as a winter foundation, even as a summer foundation, but perhaps this is more suitable as a winter foundation. And in general, who should buy this foundation? Someone who likes that natural look, that no makeup look, can purchase the Skin Illusion foundation. So the Skin Illusion Velvet Foundation is somewhere between the Skin Illusion and the Everlasting foundation when it comes to the mattifying effect of the foundation. So when you have oily skin and you don't mind when your oils come through a little bit, this foundation might be for you, especially during winter time, and it will be easier to manage. When you have combination skin, the same is true. You might even want to consider it as a summer foundation. Normal skins might like it as a winter or summer foundation. Depending on how much you like that mattifying effect, I can imagine that during summer this can get slightly, very slightly greasy in the T-zone. And if you have very dry to dry skin, you can use it during summer or winter. And in general, again, this is such a natural looking foundation that all the ladies out there who like that no makeup look should purchase this foundation. So the Everlasting foundation is just made for oily skin. It's very mattifying. Therefore, the foundation doesn't disappear quickly on oily skin as well. So the longevity is there. And it is a foundation for people who just like that matte finish, especially over summer. It's very comfortable to wear. And although it's more high coverage, this one looks still that natural. I find the finish with this foundation just flawless. So when it comes to my personal preferences, I have a very dry skin, but I don't like that greasy finish. I like wearing the Velvet foundation because it's in the middle of the Everlasting and the Skin Illusion foundation. It's not too oily or too shiny, but it still looks very natural. I like it actually when the oils come slightly through, so the foundation looks more natural. And obviously I'm also using the Everlast foundation. I'm basically using them interchangeably, with slightly favoring the Velvet foundation. And since I bought the Clarins foundations, I'm only using them. These foundations just kicked away so many other high-end brands, such as my beloved Lancome Teint Idole or the Estee Lauder foundation I have reviewed here. The reason is just that they are so natural looking. And in my view, they are worth the money if you like that natural looking skin-like look. They retail for 40 to 50 euros here in Germany, and I bought them all on sale around for 28 euros. So let's talk about shade and consistency. The Skin Illusion and the Skin Illusion Velvet Foundation I have in the shades 105 Neutral. When it comes to shades, these two foundation lines, they match. The Everlasting foundation I have in shade 103 Nude. And the Skin Illusion foundation has the runniest texture. It's very lightweight, whereas the other two have more a moussey consistency, and the pigmentation of these foundations is insane, so a little goes a long way. As next videos, I recommend you to watch my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation review video, as well as my MAC foundation comparison video.